Dear Addict, I am pissed at you, all of you, in my life. I wish you were different. So does everyone else. If they don't wish you were different, then they're not your friend and they don't love you. Boom. I said it. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. If you are drinking yourself to death and one of your friends is like, no man, keep doing it, that is not a friend. There. One thing I just had to get off my chest, okay? That's not a friend. That's not a husband. That's not a wife. That's not someone who loves you. Second, your addiction does not make you who you are. If you've been to rehab, you've heard this. If you've been to AA, you've heard this. Or maybe your addiction does define you. You know what? Maybe it does. Maybe that's why you're addicted to it. Maybe that's why you won't stop being addicted to it. Because that's who you are. You're scared to be without it. Or you know that you're gonna really hurt without it. We all know that. We get it. Good luck with that. Good luck with being scared for the rest of your life. Because we're all going to be scared for you if you don't change for the rest of your life. And we're gonna anticipate it being shorter. Because that's what happens to addicts. They die quicker. And you know what? That sucks. Because most likely you have people in your life who love you. And they wish that you were different. They wish, one, that you weren't an addict, and two, that you were you. Because your addiction changes you. It makes you not the person that they want to hang around, and not the person that they love. Do they still love you? Yes. But do they wish that you were you without the alcohol, or without the drug, or without the whatever it is that's tearing your life apart, even if you can't see it? Yeah, they wish that you were that person. And they wish that they could say all of this. They wish that they could show you how angry they get and how sad they get. And they wish that you knew how much you wish they know. They wish that you knew how it feels like to be them, because they know that they can't tell you that. That they can't tell you, guess how bad it is to be me, because we know that you have it worse. Okay? We get it. We do. And maybe some of us don't. Maybe some of us just think that you drink or you do all of your drugs because it's fun. But those of us who really know you know that you're scared and that you're hiding and that you wish you were different too. And that sucks. It sucks watching you wish you were different and wanting to help you and knowing that you need to help yourself. It sucks watching you fall off the wagon and not get back up. Because when you don't get back up, you get mean, or you get sad, or you get something. You get something that we, as somebody who loves you, hate, because we just want to see you succeed, even if we don't think you're going to. Some of us won't say that. Some of us shouldn't say that, because you need somebody to believe in you. And some of us don't have any belief yet. Some of us don't have any belief left. But feel free to prove us wrong. We want you to prove us wrong. We want every day of the rest of your life for you to live in spite of us not believing in you. Because we shouldn't have to believe in you. Because you should believe in yourself. You're the one who started this addiction. You are the only one who can get yourself out of it. Now, am I saying that you don't need people? No. Get yourself a support group. Get as many people as you can if you want. You need love because you are loved. You need to know that you're important and that your addiction sucks and that you don't suck. You're different than your addiction. People love you and they hate your addiction. And you need to see that. And you need to see how you need to sever that connection and let go. Accept the love that people are offering you. Accept that they're going to love you more and they're going to love you less, depending on what day it is. Depending on if you fall off the wagon, if you stay on it. But at their core, they're always going to flip and care about you. Always. They're going to want you to succeed. And sometimes they're going to get mad, like I'm mad. I'm mad right now. And sometimes they're going to get sad, and sometimes they're going to give the fuck up on you, okay? And maybe you're going to get really sad because you're like, oh, they give up on me. Because a lot of times we're going to be stronger than you are because we're not facing the addiction. Or maybe we don't see you every day. Or maybe we haven't been around to watch you deteriorate, but you have been. And on some days you're going to be really weak because you've seen yourself. I'm sure you remember some of the times that were amazing. You might remember when you were in high school and you could do this sport and you were awesome and you thought you were going places, but look at you now. Now you're not going places. And that sucks. That sucks because you can see it. That sucks because that's what you remember. And that's what fuels your anger and your sadness and your complete hopelessness in yourself. But you don't have a time machine. But you have tomorrow. And this isn't a motivational speech, okay? You know it all. You know it because that's why you're scared, okay? You're scared that you don't have it in you to get better. That's it. You're not scared that, oh, I messed everything up. No, you already know that you messed everything up. You've seen it. You've done it. It's your life. You've seen that you've messed it up. I think your fear is that you're never going to get back up. You're always going to be a disappointment to everybody around you and to yourself. That's what you're scared of. And if you don't do anything, if you just wait for your addiction to stop being addictive, then you're going to continue to be that person. And yeah, you'll be a warning to everybody, I guess, if that makes you feel any better. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't make you feel any better. You don't want to be a warning story. There's enough warning stories. There's enough TV commercials, enough everything that tell us not to do what you did. But there aren't enough victory stories because everybody needs to know somebody that says, hey, my person beat that. And maybe they think that you beat it for them, or your kid, or your husband, or your wife, or your dog. Because don't we all know addicts who can't take care of animals? Just saying. But beat it for yourself if you have nobody else to beat your addiction for. And don't be a warning story. Don't accept that. Don't say, oh, well, at least you have someone. No. You know what that is? That's bullshit. And we can all smell it. Okay? It stinks. It stinks. It's gross. Get it off you. Just push it off you. Be done with it, okay? And if you're wondering, this is somebody who's seen it, okay? I've seen it. I've seen it more than once. I've seen it tear apart a child from their parents. I've seen a little girl wish that she could play with her uncle, but she can't because he's too drunk, okay? And right now, I'm watching a marriage fall apart because of it. And you know what? I'm glad it is, because two addicts don't belong together, okay? Maybe sometimes they do. Maybe you guys can beat it together. But right now, I'm watching one snort pills and one blame everybody else. And you know what? I'm talking to you, because you're blaming everybody else. That is not a way to live. Face the day. Make a plan, okay? This is to you right now. This is to you. The addict who thinks that it's okay to blame everybody else and then get pissy towards everybody else. We all know the addicts who do that, who go, oh, I have problems. Well, you have more problems. Look at you sitting there. No. Let's put a mirror right here. Look at you. Look at you. You're getting mad at me because I see you. Because I see you for what you are. And I'm sad for you. And you hate that. And you hate that I have potential and you can't see your own potential. And you hate that I'm not addicted to something. Not like you are. I haven't had a marriage fall apart. I've lost a love. I've seen people die. But I'm not addicted to what you're addicted to and to what he's addicted to. Maybe I'm addicted to TV, to soda. Okay? And you know what? I bet you see that. And I bet you think, wow, she has it good. And you know what? I do. And so do you. You're still alive. You got this, okay? You got this. Or maybe you don't. But there's enough people really rooting for you that you should have a pretty good chance to beat it. But not if you're just sitting there watching YouTube videos, or sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself, or sitting on the computer Facebooking somebody and bitching to them, okay? We've all had enough. Hopefully you have. Maybe you need to hit further rock bottom. I don't know. I don't know your life. But I think it's just time to make a plan and to take the first step. And I think we've all heard the whole take the first step. Enough. Try taking a second one. And then a third one. And my God, don't stop till you've hit like teens. And when you do stop, ask yourself, why the fuck are you stopping? Okay? Just keep going and get better, because the world needs less addicts and way more stories of success, being courageous, being brave. That's what addicts are, who fight their addiction. You could join them. I'm just saying. Or you could not. You could continue to live this life that's sad. We all know it's sad, and you know it's sad. Maybe you think it's awesome. That's cool. I can tell you this right now. When you're super drunk or super high, you know what? You know then that you're wrong. I've seen enough drunks and alcoholics cry over that. I've seen it enough. When they're at their drunkest, you know what they end up telling me? They're like, man, I just wish I hadn't done this. Or, I'm just so sad. Or, you know what the worst is? The worst is saying, I just wish I could talk to my parents, but I'm too big of a fucking disappointment. And you know what? What am I supposed to tell them? You are right now. Do you know why? Because you think that you're a disappointment because of your drinking. So you know what you do? You keep drinking. That is disappointing. That's the hard truth. That is disappointing. You're going to continue to be a disappointment. Do you get that? People are going to keep telling you good things about you. But you know what? Right now, you're a disappointment. And the only person who can change that is you. Your parents aren't going to suddenly be proud of you for being the best drinker around, for being the best snorter of pills. Oh, wow. You hardly ever bleed from your nose anymore. You've got this. No. The only way you're not going to be a disappointment is by beating your addiction. Or, quite honestly, the people who want to be proud of you are going to be proud of you. You don't need to beat it for them to be proud of you. You just need to try and keep trying. When they see that you're trying, they're going to want to be proud of you, and they're going to be proud of you. So accept that love. I know I've already said it, but that's important. Accept that love. Don't think that you need to run this long-ass race for people to be proud of you, okay? They're going to be proud of you for taking the first step, okay? People want to support you. Let them support you. Go and get help, however you want. AA, go to rehab, read a book. There's tons of different ways to get sober. Just try them, okay? And don't give up when one doesn't work, okay? We've all had multiple diets that don't work. And diets are way easier than beating an addiction. So just keep trying. Don't be a disappointment. Accept the love. And don't be a bitch when people have it better than you. Because even now, you have it better than somebody else. So that's what I have to say. Dear addict, I hope one day you beat your addiction. I really do.